come in, sir?
Please do.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Please do.
Thank you, sir.
You are Deepak Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Please introduce yourself.
Sir, I'm Deepak Kumar. I was born in the year 2000 in the city of Mathura. However, I was brought up mostly in Delhi, with my father having served in the Indian Army. I completed my schooling from the Army Public School, Dhala Kuan. Thereafter, I completed my graduation in BSc Physical Science with Electronics from Atmaram Sanatan Dharm College, University of Delhi. Thereafter, I've been preparing for the civil services examination. I appeared in it for 2 years. Thereafter, I decided that I should have a job in hand to achieve financial independence, and so I decided to appear for other examinations as well.
Which regiment were your father serving in?
So my father was serving in the Army Air Defence.
Army Air Defence.
Yes, sir.
What rank he was holding?
So my father has recently retired from the rank of Subedar.
Okay, so he was a Subedar in India now. Okay, tell me one thing that you have appeared, as you said, in civil services multiple times.
Yes, sir.
Have you filled this year?
Sir, I did fill it this year, but I am planning to appear in other. I'm not planning to appear this year for the civil services, primarily due to the fact that I want to achieve financial independence first. So I'm preparing for other exams.
You think civil services will not give you financial independence?
Sir, it will, but due to the number of vacancies, which is quite less in the civil service.
How many vacancies do you require to be selected?
Sir, I only require one vacancy.
And there are 1,000 plus.
Yes, sir. But the quality of the candidates appearing at the civil service examination is very good.
Okay, that implies, by implication, the quality of candidates that are appearing for CAPF are less?
No, sir, that's not true. But the mindset and the job profile that they want is different from what CAPF requires of its candidates.
As we understand it, it requires a tougher personality and it is more demanding than any other service we see. So how do you surmise this? That civil service versus CAPF. Why come for CAPF then when you have civil services on your mind? And as I can see, you want to go back to civil services after this also.
No, sir, that's not true. Sir, ever since I was a child, I wanted to join the government of India. And I applied for the National Defence Academy examination when I was in 12th.
Then you can apply for SSC. There is lesser competition. Common graduate level exam is there.
Yes, sir, that is true, sir. But I felt that my career prospects would be much better by joining the CAPF as compared to joining the short service.
Career progression in CSS is very good. So is in Central Excise. So is in a number of other vacancies. Within that exam, the combined graduate level, there are numerous vacancies, numerous opportunities across ministry. You can go to foreign service also there. You can serve in other countries. I would say the platform, the spectrum is very wide there. Why come to choose 5 services where you will be thrown either to a border or guarding an establishment?
So what you said is quite true, that the job opportunities and the domains that are available through the CGL examination is quite diverse. However, sir, I have my own reasons for preferring CAPF over it.
Give us.
Sir, some of them are, firstly, sir, I always wanted to join an all India force, because I've lived in different cities. I've lived in Suratgarh in Rajasthan. I've lived in Bhuj, which is in Kutch in Gujarat. I've also lived with my father in Gopalpur, Odisha, and Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. So, and my friends, because I studied in Army Public School, I had friends from almost all states of the country. So my interaction with them has led me to the opinion that I want to serve and I want to experience the culture of all the states in India as far as possible. So that's the first reason. Secondly, sir, coming from an army background, I like a disciplined lifestyle. I want to live with my troops.
And you are saying that civil servants are indisciplined?
No, sir, that's not true, sir. They require a different sort of discipline as compared to CAPF.
Okay. Sir.
Hello. You have appeared for the NDA many times,
yes,
right?
Sir.
What do you think are your shortcomings?
Sir, my shortcomings during appearing for the NDA SSP interviews was I could recognize 3 of them. Firstly, was lack of adequate writing practice required for the psychology tests. Secondly, sir, lack of lack of practice for the obstacle course for the for the GTO tasks. And thirdly, sir, lack of general awareness about current issues for the interview aspect.
You think you have rectified all of them before appearing for the CAPF? Because it is the same set of requirements required in CAPF also.
Yes, sir, that is quite true. Sir, while appearing for the NDA SSBs, I was not able to appropriately identify my shortcomings, which led to my subsequent failures. But sir, that has been about 6-7 years ago. 6-7 years have elapsed since my SSB interviews. So I have worked on my shortcomings. I have tried to widen my horizon of current affairs knowledge, as well as I've tried to work upon my writing skills as well. So I think I have worked adequately enough to clear this time.
Your father retired from Army Air Defence, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you name one weapon or one ammunition specific to Army Air Defence? What are they using?
Yes, sir. So, sir, the Army is currently using 3 ranges of Barak 8 missiles, which are deployed along the Pakistan and China border. They are short range, medium range, and long range. Further, we also have the Akash air defense system, and we have recently procured the S-400 air defense system from Russia as well.
No, but
Specifically to Army Aviation Corps.
is that the realm of the Army Air Defence? What you're talking about?
What do you understand by Army Air Defense?
Yes, sir. So, air defense is actually a concept that is often associated with the Air Force, but the Army also requires air defense to protect its strategic assets across the border. So,
Across the border?
No, sir, near the border. I'm sorry, sir. Near the border. So, sir, the Army Air Defense essentially has a range of 150 to 500 kilometers, which is to protect incoming projectiles from across the border, to secure our strategic assets near the border. So, they have been deployed in Pakistan and China. So, it's very much required because we can't have the Air Force everywhere across the border, because it's a very vast border with Pakistan and China.
So, Army has a central command in Lucknow, and an Army training command in Shimla. These are far away from border. Do you think Army Air Defense has no role in defending these establishments of Army?
Sir, the area which an Army Air Defense system protects is quite less. So we need to be very cautious in terms of what area we need to actually protect. So we need a strategic roadmap to protect certain assets.
My question is clearly, the Army establishment, you answered that Army establishment that are near the border are protected by Army Air Defense. My question is, those assets of Army which are not near the border, will they not be defended by Army Air Defense?
Sir, I am of the opinion that there must be some sort of protection, but I'm not certain that it is Army Air Defense.
Okay, you don't know that. Okay.
Give me 5 unique challenges faced by SSB.
Sashastra Seema Bal, sir? Sir, Sashastra Seema Bal guards the Indo-Nepal and Indo-Bhutan border. Both of these borders are open borders. So there are a multiplicity of challenges that are faced by Sashastra Seema Bal. Sir, some of them include, first of all, terrorists and insurgents moving across the border, since it is an open border. Secondly, sir, the issue of fake Indian currency notes entering into India from Nepal. Thirdly, sir, narcotics smuggling. Fourthly, sir, human trafficking. And fifthly, sir, sir, I'm only able to recall these.
What are the means to curb these? Any of these? What are the means SSB is using to curb human trafficking? How do they ensure there is, human trafficking to a minimum?
Sir, firstly, SSBs have increased the number of border outposts so that they're able to cover a wide range of the area near the border. Secondly, sir, holistic checking of people crossing the border is being done. Thirdly, sir, cooperation with border personnel of Nepal and Bhutan is also there to prevent any sort of human trafficking taking place. And fourthly, sir, in order to in order to prevent human trafficking from taking place, not just near the border, we also need to be cautious of the about 50 kilometers radius from the border and to nip it in its bud. So civil military cooperation in terms of CAPF officers communicating their concerns to the IPS officers has also been done in these border areas, so that we have a coordinated effort to tackle these challenges.
All right, ma'am, please.
Deepak. So, Deepak, have you heard about free movement regime?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you please elaborate it?
So, ma'am, free movement regime refers to the regime that is there in the Indo-Myanmar border, which allows the ethnic brothers and sisters of certain tribes, especially from the states of Nagaland and Mizoram, such as Kukis, Nagas, to access their ethnic brothers across the border. Since India's borders are primarily a result of colonialism, and after our independence, these brothers got separated. So it allows them to freely move across the border without the need of any visa or passport. The range was 16 kilometers earlier, but now it's been reduced to 8 kilometers.
Recently, it was scrapped. Are you aware about it?
Yes, ma'am. So the Ministry of Home Affairs has decided to scrap the free movement regime so as to prevent the insurgents from crossing the border and escaping from the clutches of the security personnel. But it received a severe backlash from the states of Nagaland and Mizoram. So the government has now created this middle path by having 8 kilometers border access.
Okay. What do you understand by the term organized crime?
Ma'am, organized crime refers to having various means to sustain the operations of an entity that seeks to further its illegal interests. So you could have multiple sources of income. For instance, you could have drug trafficking to fuel certain other types of crime, or human trafficking to serve other types of crime. For instance, insurgency in the Northeast. Ma'am, I've read about that insurgents use this sort of highway tax or highway toll that people crossing the highway have to pay to these insurgents. So that fuels their budgets and can be used by them to complete their main mission.
Okay. Okay. You have been the secretary of the English Debating Society.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference between argument and debate? Just 2 points.
Ma'am, according to me, argument presents one side of the picture and debate involves two sides of the picture. Argument can be either for or against, while as debate is a holistic perspective on an issue wherein we have arguments from both sides, with each side contesting their own claims. And since majority of the issues that we have in our society lie in the gray area, so there isn't really a black or white thing attached to them. So debates are, I feel, more important as opposed to a single argument.
Okay. My last question to you is that there are certain hobbies being mentioned: writing poetry, following the international affairs, and playing chess. How are your hobbies going to be helpful in your services?
Firstly, writing poetry provides an escape mechanism for individuals who are battling loneliness, or who are alone serving at the border. It is a hobby that provides immense joy to individuals to express their thoughts on paper. So that's first thing. So I will not be feeling lonely or alone at the border with my troops. So secondly, ma'am, following international affairs allows a holistic picture of the border issues that we are facing on India's borders. And thirdly, playing chess has inculcated a sense of patience in me, wherein I am able to plan my strategic moves 4 or 5 moves ahead. And it allows me to bounce back, because I've been in positions wherein I was in a completely losing position, but still I was able to win the game by just being calm and trying to maximize my chances.
You use 2 words, being alone and being lonely. Are these both similar, same, or these are some different terms?
Ma'am, the 2 terms are quite different. Being alone means not being surrounded by anyone, and being lonely, one can actually be lonely even if one is surrounded by people. So being lonely is a mental concept, whereas being alone is a physical concept.
Thank you. Deepak?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll interact with you after 2 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. May I come in, sir?
Please do.
Thank you, sir.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, sir.
If on the scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate yourself in this interview?
Sir, I would rate myself an 8.
Why deduct 2?
Sir, because regarding your question of whether Central Command in Lucknow and the Training Command in Shimla are protected by Army Air Defence, I should have
By
known the
the
answer.
time you have already said that across the border, then you revised to near border. Why? All the army establishments, strategic assets are protected by Army Aviation Corps. In board, there may be persons doing that job. I'm in Defense Ministry. So understand that board may have members who know ins and outs of what you are saying. ठीक है, इसलिए है ना, तो वो कोशिश ये करो कि जहाँ स्पेसिफिक नहीं है, इतना मुझे पता है कि एसेट्स को डिफेंड करना, अब ये करते हैं वो आई डोंट नो. ये सिर्फ एक सवाल है ना, बाकी यू हैव क्लैरिटी ऑफ वॉइस. आई लाइक इट, द पिच, यू आर ऑथोरिटेटिव, present there, you stamp your assertion, very professional. Your dressing sense is nice, you exude confidence very well, and थोड़ा specifics पे रहना, क्योंकि father सर्विस में है तो वो क्वेश्चन आएंगे ही. You are well versed, आंसर्स आपने अच्छे दिए. जो वो पॉइंट्स ने जो 5 बोले, 1 2 3 4 एंड 5th थोड़ा सा टाइम नहीं लेना सर, 5वां भी रिकॉल नहीं कर पाऊँ. ठीक है, जस्ट go ahead with that. You're doing very well. We are happy, and continue this performance. थोड़ा सा कोशिश ये करना कि टाई अगर प्लेन हो जाए.
Yes, sir. I'll try my best. Yes, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.